Hi everybody, welcome to quickcode.com. It starts with quickcode.com. So today we are looking at count the number of good subarrays, and this problem is here under the sliding window folder. Count the number of good subarrays, or you can search this name, search this name in the search box and it will come up here. So the site name is quickcode.com. So let's see the problem. Given an integer array nums and an integer k, return the number of good subarrays of nums. Subarray is good if there are at least k pairs of indices I and j such that I less than j and array I equals to array j. A subarray is a contiguous non-empty sequence of elements within an array. Okay, so let's see this example. How many pair having the same value is there? So this is 1, right? This one and this one and this one 2, this one and this one 3, this one and this one 4, this one and this one 5, this one and this one 6, this one and this one 7, right? And this one and this one 8, and this one 9, and this one 10. 10 here, right? So then how many subarrays are there? Only one subarray, so the answer is 1. So let's see this one. So k is 2, so these 3 and these 3 makes one pair, right? And this 4 and this 4 makes another pair, and this 2 and this 2 makes another pair. So if we start from here, so 3 1 4 3 2 2, right? So up to this it makes a good subarray. Why? Because there are two pair, 3 3 and 2 2, k equals to 2. So there are two pairs, so this is one valid subarray. And if we include 4, then it will be number 2 subarrays, right? And then we can also go by this way. Up to this makes another subarray, because 4 4 and 2 2 makes a good subarray, which is 3. And then if we include the rest of them, then it will also make another subarray. So another subarray is already included. So if we make this, then this will make one more subarray. So total subarray will be 4. So this is explained in here. Let's take an example here and run through the example. So we have input 1 2 3 4 4 5 5 6 7, right? So how many the intention is to find how many subarrays, good subarrays are there. Good, because it must have k pair having equal values. So if we start from the beginning, right, it is not a good subarray, this is not a good subarray, but here it is a good subarray because there are two pair, 4 4 and 5 5, k is 2, right? So this is a good subarray, but it has many other subarrays, right? So if we see, I just break it down here, 1 2 3 4 4 5 5, right? But if we exclude 1, then we still have a valid good subarray. Then if we exclude 1 and 2, then we still get a valid subarray. If we exclude 1 2 3, and we can still get a valid subarray, right? So far the subarray count is 4, right? So if we, how can we find this out? We can use the sliding window. The sliding window, our left and right index will point to the first element, right? And we'll move the right index until we find a good subarray. So we'll be incrementing this, but it's not a valid subarray. Incrementing this, move to here, not subarray. So when you come here, like at 5, then we'll find a good subarray, right? And then when you find the good subarray, then we'll move the left pointer. So until the good subarray becomes bad subarray in the window. So if we move the left pointer here, still the window has, this window has good subarray. If we move it here, still window has valid subarray, good subarray. If we move here the left pointer, then the window still has good subarray, right? But if we move here, move left pointer here, right, and right pointer here, still here. So then it becomes the window now contains bad subarray. So then how many subarrays are there? So it will be equal to the index value of left. So index value of left here is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. Total subarray will be 4. How? Because this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Okay, so now window becomes bad, right? Window contains the bad subarray. Now we'll move the right pointer again to the right. So if we move the right pointer to the right, and we found 6, right? And check, and we'll move to the right until we make the window having good subarray again. So if we extend the window to 6, then the window still is containing the bad subarray, right? But the subarray count will increase. Why? Because earlier we found 4 subarrays, and if we in each of the 4 subarray, if we include 6, we get another 4. So total subarray when we extend the when we include the 6, it will be 8, right? So then we'll move the right pointer once again to the right, because we haven't been able to make the window good again. So if we move the right pointer on the here on 7, like include 7, then how many subarrays we'll find? Because it will also be increased by 4, because earlier we have the 4 subarrays, and then if we include 7 in each of those 4 subarrays, then it will be so it will be 8, right? Sorry, it will be 8 plus 4, it will be 12. So let's see this example here. So here we have 4 subarrays, right? If we include 6, then 4 plus 4, it will be 8, right? If we include 7, then it will be 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is 12. Now let's see how we can calculate the pair count from the occurrence count. So now if we have like this, like 4, 4, 4, 4, so how many pair is there? So there are one pair, this and this makes one pair, this and this another pair, like that. So this is explained here. So let's take this example, like the array having 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6. So so now what we're doing, we're calculating the pair count from occurrence count. So element 1, right, occurs 1 if we start iterating, then pair count is 0, right? Element 2 occurs once, so pair count is 0. Element 3 occurs once, so pair count is 0. Element 4 occurs once, pair count is 0. Element 4 occurs twice, right? Then the pair count is 1, obviously 1. So how can we calculate this pair count from the occurrence? So it will be like previous pair count, which is 0, right, plus current occurrence minus 1. So current occurrence is 2, minus 1 is 1. So this will be 1 and this will be 0. So 0 plus 1 equal to 1. So let's say this one. Element 4 occurs 3 times, right? The pair count is 3. Why it is 3? If the element 4 occurs 3 times, if the 4 occurs 3 times, pair count will be 3, because this and this make one pair, this and this make one pair, and this and this make another pair. So the pair count is 3. How can I find the pair count? So previous pair count, which is 1, right, plus current occurrence minus 1. So current occurrence is 3, minus 1 is 2. So 1 plus 2 equals to 3, right? And so far and so forth. So on the contrary, if we remove one element from the window, then how much pair count will be decreased? So it will be same. It will be decreased by occurrence current occurrence minus 1. Right? We are doing the reverse. So and this is explained here. You can go through in detail. So the main idea is create a window until so main idea is use a sliding window, right? You use a sliding window where start with like left index and right index equal to 0. Move the right index until the subarray bounded by left index and right index contains a good subarray. So if we start from here, move the right index up to 5, right, then it contains a good subarray, because k equals to 2 and we have two pair 4 4 and 5 5, right, having equal value. And then stop there, right, and then move the left index until the window becomes bad, right? So if we move the left index here, then still window is good, right? But if we move the left index here, then window becomes bad, right? Then interestingly, the value of the left index will be equal to the value of total subarrays, total good subarrays found so far. So value of the left is pointing here, and the index of this place is 0 1 2 3 4 4. So four subarrays are found so far up to this, right? So now window becomes invalid, so bad, right? So when the window become bad, then again we'll move the right pointer to the right until the window becomes good again. So if we move 6, if we move the right pointer to the 6, then window still is not good, right? But the subarray count will increase because we still have we have 4 subarrays still so far. So each of the subarray can include 6, then total subarray will be 8, right? And similarly, again, if we move the right index to the right, then we have the 4 subarrays, and if we extend each of those 4 subarrays and include 7, then we'll get another 4 subarrays. So total subarrays will be 12. So go through this explanation, so it will be very clear to you. And then this is the code which we are doing. So sliding window approach, left pointer and right pointer, right? And we'll be doing the calculations up until the right pointer becomes equal or greater than the length of the array. So the first thing is we need to find the occurrence count, right? So occurrence count is not occurrence count, the pair count. So pair count is k is given here. So we want to expand the window up until the window contains the k pair counts. So we can if we find a pair, then we can subtract from the k, and when the k will become 0 or negative, right, then we can be sure that the window contains a good subarray, right? And then we can do the count. So what we are doing here is get or default, right? If this value, this is a map, occurrence map, right? This will contains the occurrence of each of the element, and from that occurrence we'll find the pair count, okay? And then we subtract the pair count from the k until the k becomes 0. So what we are doing here is that occurrence map dot get or default a right 0, right? So initially this will return 0 because the first element will not exist in the map, right? And then it will return null, and then if it return null, then it will be replaced by 0. So k minus 0, the k will remain the same. If the k value is 2, then after this operation k still be 2. So now I will put this first element in the map, and the value will be 1. So after this operation, the key will have the first element and the value will be 1. The reason is so this will return 0 plus 1 is 1. So occurrence value is 1. Now when it will come here, the k is still 2, so it will not be executing this, right? And then left index is still 0, so count will be 0, right? We will increment the right pointer and move. So we'll move to the next element, which is like if we take that example, if we take this example, 1 2 3 4 4 5 5 6 7, right? So 1 2 3, nothing will happen. This clause will not be executed, right? And the k still be the same value. But when the 4 will come, right, for the first time, still k will remain the same. When the 4 will come second time, right, so second time, then its value is 1, right? Its value is 1, so we'll be deducting k minus 1. We'll deducting 1 from the k. So when the second time it is coming, so second time means 1 pair, so therefore we are deducting 1 from the k, that means 1 pair, right? And then we are incrementing the occurrence, right? And this way the k will eventually become 0 or less. When it will become 0 or less, that means the window contains k pairs, and the window is a good window, right? So if the window is a good window, then we'll move the left pointer, right, up until the window becomes bad. So then now what we need to do, we need to deduct the pair count from k, right? So now how can we do that? So it will be like occurrence minus 1. So whatever the occurrence is there, minus 1, if we subtract this value from the occurrence, then we'll get the pair count, reduced pair count, right? So we already subtracted 1 from the occurrence, right? And then whatever is there, that value will give the number of pairs that need to be deducted from the k, right? So we are we need to sorry, not deducted, it will be increasing to the k. So that the k becomes again greater than 0. When it becomes greater than 0, then it will exit. And then the left index will hold the value of subarrays. So we are populating that left index value to the count for the answer. Finally we'll return that. So yeah, this is the code. So if you have any comments or questions, then please comment. And if you like this channel, then please subscribe, and I'll be happy to answer your questions, or I might be help you in person if you communicate on this quickcode.com, and you click show comment, you can chat with me, and then I can help you explain it in person. Thank you very much. And secondly, this tool, so this there are many other problems in this tool, and the class name is not solution. So in some other tools, class name needs to be solution, but here I give the meaningful name so that it looks better. And again, in this site there are many other problems coming from the blind 75 and grind 75, and I have 10 folders like week 1, week 2 hot list, week 3 hot list, up to 10 hot list, and you can practice all this problem here. And again, the class name I put a meaningful name. I didn't give solution because in some other tool we need to put solution, otherwise it will not work. So if you copy this code and want to run to other tool, then you have to change the class name to solution. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much. And again, so if you want to find this problem, search that problem on this search box here, right? And then, or you can come to sliding window folder. So sliding window folder is much below. Yeah, sliding window folder, right? And then count the number of good subarrays, and you will find it. Or or you can just copy this and then put it in the search, and you can find this problem here. And you can run this problem. You can copy you can write the problem here, just copying here, and then run execute it. So if you execute, so it will run on this input, right? You can change the input here, right? So I make it 7, right? So or I can make it 2 again. So it will execute on this input, and if you submit, there are many test cases that will be applied to this code, and if each of the test cases pass, then it will return success. So this editor is very simple, and this is works like a text pad, so it will be more like a interview situation, right? So thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.